Good morning, blockheads. How's everyone doing today? This video is for you guys and anyone else interested in the Halo Mega Bloks world, but particularly this video is part 2 of my custom painted figures. So the first one has just under 12,000 views, and I really appreciate that. It's awesome. I never expected that, so thank you very much. This one's for you. Yeah. So anyway, tell me what you think, alright guys? So let's just dive right on into this. So to start off this new custom part 2 video, I'm going to throw in one of my older guys. I did not make it to the first one. I had misplaced him, but thankfully I found him. What I did was just use more craft paint. This is when I was experimenting with paint types. So I did the black with the purple, and you can see where some of the craft paint is actually starting to break off there. But that's him overall. I wanted a really nice dark look to it, and he was the kind of the complement to my scout that I did in the other video, the black with the green. So yeah, that's him right there, all nice and up close. Yeah, all right. So on to the next. But you'll notice with the videos there's gonna be a little more of a themed style going on, and then just one other experiment in paint type. But we'll get to that when we cross that bridge. All right. So here is the white ODST trooper, or at least was the white one. And I use a lot of the sky on here and the green enamel. These are both enamels here on this plastic, which does lead to having that sticky kind of feeling on there on the helmet. And sometimes you can pick up that tackiness. Your fingers will leave a mark on there at times. And in this rocket launcher, I use a different silver wash. It's more of a matte gray. I don't really care for the result on it. So this one I'm okay with, not the happiest with. But I'm glad I tried it. Tried something new. Made sure the stripes went around all the way to the back side as well. Alright. On to the next. Forward. So this is one of the soldiers here, one of the Marines. And again, I was sticking with that sky to see how it would look on other figures and their color schemes. So I kept his bronze kind of brown copper look to it. And I added some of that silver to the chest right there. That was a little bit difficult to get in without it actually smudging the whole chest plate, but I was happy with the result as far as that goes. Kind of reminds me of the flux capacitor from Back to the Future. Coming around the back side, I did some striping on, or not some striping, I just only painted part of the shoulder pauldron right here, the armor. Left it at that and then added a wash to the rifle itself. Backside, just solid, just a little bit of a spot right there. That was just impossible. For some reason I just could not get that to paint only the top piece of that pack. So that was a result of that. Kind of sloppy, in my opinion. Right, and just pretty much a symmetrical paint job all the way around. But I left the face alone as far as the goggles and the mouth goes. This figure was done with an aerosol, the spray paint from Michaels. The Emerald City Green is the color on it, and it's in a spray enamel as well. Now everything was done just on a cardboard except the helmet. I had to do with a brush because I missed a few spots, but you can tell just from letting it air dry versus brushing where it created more of a higher polish. I do like the green, I think it looks great. I just wish it wouldn't have done that on the face mask. Some people haven't noticed it, they said they couldn't tell, but I do, and it bothers me. But overall I like the way it laid onto the armor, just applied to it. Looks good, filled all the gaps. It is an expensive way to go though. I had tried it because it was on clearance, so I figured if it sucked, I only spent a few bucks on it. So overall though, really happy with that one. Dun dun! Look at this all stealthy black here. One of my like Black Ops teams. Yeah, so anyway, all I did was just replace all the armor, the colored armor, with just a matte black. Some spots took a couple layers, otherwise it went on pretty quickly and easily. But I was happy with this look. I might do one more figure in this color just to make it a 3-man team. I kind of like those 3-man teams. Unlike Mega Bloks where they want to sell you a 4-man fire team at the price they used to charge you for the 5. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, here's this guy. Also, or this lady. Also, I did custom paint the SMG with the silver and then added the black as well. And that looks like the one from Vale from the fire team, or the Halo Hero set. So I was kind of happy with that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Alright, anyway. Next one. And here's the next one, the JFO. Love these JFO figures. The face mask kind of gives me that Iron Man look to it. That's how I feel about it. While the shoulders, those are great. I just love the width of those and how tall they are as well. Really digging it. Same thing here, just did a black over the normal orange that he was. The backside. But yeah, so this one was a lot simpler to do, just a little less painting. And I thought the black went well with that, the gray and the dark gray underneath. So 2 figures left, this guy and one other. This one and the last one both received really high marks as far as comments go and likes. People really complimenting him, so thank you for that. I too think these next 2 figures are my favorite ones out of this new batch. And I am looking for the Mark IV, was it? Not from Foxtrot, but I believe Echo series, so I can add him to the set. But anyway, so what I did was just use that new kind of like camouflage green I have, I think it's called Olive Drab, and added it to all the armor parts. And then I did a black wash on the lighter gray pieces right here, just to help bring out some of that armor detail. And then just, it kind of dirties it up a little bit, which I like. So there's him in all of his glory. Why don't we bring out his counterpart here? And there he is. Yeah, I think this is toughy, but I think this might be my favorite one though. Anyway, the EVA here has the gold helmet. I left that the same. I really like the visor look on there, and I've always liked how the figure seems to always have some scarring or kind of indentations on the visor, so it's not so clean and polished looking. I dig that. I did add some silver there to the sensor array on the helmet, just to give it a little bit more detail on there. And then also just the same with the black wash here. One of the things I wanted to point out though, on the joints of the black wash, if it's too thin, it'll rub off really easily, or if you don't let it dry long enough. Eventually though, it will start to just come off because it is a joint right there. Thankfully, it doesn't look that bad. It's really, unless I point it out. But yeah, so that's it. There's them. This is by far, I think I saved the best 2 figures for last, at least in my opinion. That's what I'm thinking. I am looking for the Mark IV, again, just to make sure I can get a 3-man team. Oh, there he is, just a little side-by-side right there. Just to make sure I can get a nice 3-man team in this color scheme and style with the armor. But yeah, so that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of the custom Halo Mega Bloks figures. Let me know if you liked it, if you didn't, what you liked or didn't like, opinions on colors, things like that. I always appreciate more subs, comments, thumbs ups. Those are always appreciated. And thanks again for making my last video so popular, I guess, or at least in my opinion, popular. That's it for now. Until next time, take care, and I hope everyone has a great day.